you were a big proponent of Sean. Maybe the boss at that time maybe wanted someone with more experience as a head coach.
Yeah.
But you pushed for Sean. And I think at that time, I remember Jim Haslett telling me that they would put everything on like a disc and send out the disc out to everything, and how that has changed now. Did you reach out to anyone outside the organization for maybe some advice, or did you pretty much keep this in-house on going through the process?
Good question. And actually, what you're referring to is that the league would collect these interviews that they did with a lot of coaches around the league, and they had them available. I watched, 50 of them, whatever it was then, just looking for someone that catches your eye. It was the same questions, the same 30-minute interview, and so you're just looking for something that sets somebody apart. And that's the first time I saw Sean and said, whoa, that was pretty good, even though he's, being asked the same questions. They still do that. They still have these interviews, and you have things that are available to you. But we didn't reach out because I just felt like, man, we know the league. We have enough good eyes and experience in our building. We know what we need and what we want. We had a vision for what, a head coach for the New Orleans Saints looks like. And so we didn't need to go outside and to have somebody else tell us what we needed, because I feel pretty confident between myself and the other guys on our staff that we know what we need.
Did somebody reach out to you and say, Mickey, let me give you some advice?
Oh, yeah. No. We had – well, here's what's different now than 16 years ago is that every coach is represented by an agent, and every agent's calling you saying, hey, my guy, I'd love to have your job. You do it, you do a great job. And, so you have that, number one. And then you have guys that you run across around the league that are really qualified. There was a number of guys that reached out that are qualified, but we just felt like let's narrow it down to a manageable number that we think can fit our circumstances.
Mickey, how about when you look at Ms. Gale and her position now compared to Tom, Mr. Benson?
Yeah.
Did they do about the same, or did one do a little bit more? Or?
No, I think it was. And look, I'm going off of memory here, but Mr. B entrusted that to me 16 years ago, and he wanted to know about each guy after each interview, and we would sit and visit and talk about things, how it went, and what I thought, and Mrs. B did the same thing. Now, Mr. B had a favorite then,
right?
And look, I'll never forget being in his office and kind of telling him the direction I was thinking, and he was like, "Well, what about this other guy?" and he liked Sean, so it wasn't that he didn't like him. He just I think favored a little bit more experience at the time, and I said, well, I don't really think that's right, and he said, well, it's your butt, Loomis.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't say it that way, though.
Yeah, but he goes, you know what's on the line now.
And look, he was really excited about Sean. I think maybe he was just trying to see how committed and convicted I was
with Sean,
because he was really excited about Sean Payton as our coach. But to his credit, he would always give me credit for that, and that was a good decision. 16 years and how many presidents and how many popes?
Yeah.